Hello, I'm Adriana James, and I'd like to talk a little bit today, share with you actually, the idea of reading or not reading notes. Well, nowadays it's very easy. If you have a teleprompter, there are lots of programs, you can use teleprompters and so on and so forth. But again, I have to agree with this one, don't read. Reading, just reading a script, it doesn't give you the feeling of authenticity, of truthfulness that really helps your message go across. And we're talking about impact, positive impact. The danger is you sound like a boring university lecturer, full of facts, full of data, full of information, but nobody wants to listen to you. So I have to agree with this one. As you prepare any talk, any presentation, any length, have it done in detail. And then start to reduce the details. Start to reduce the details. When I say reduce the details, I don't mean throw them away. Cut out the unnecessary, remain with the necessary, and then rehearse. And as you rehearse, you begin to know and remember, and then you are left with simple paragraphs, even simple bullet points that you expand on. You don't want to read this way. Hello, everybody. Today we are going to talk about the importance of, and yet many people think that public speaking is about that. Now look at real good public speakers. What do? They move around on stage, not randomly if they're really good. They seem like they're moving randomly, but they're not. I promise you, they're not. There is a certain knowledge and technique to be used on stage. There is a certain knowledge and technique to be used online. Yes, so it's very important. However, let's come back to reading. You don't want to, even if you have a teleprompter, don't read the teleprompter. Have bullet points and be free. Speak freely, which leads to what? You are impressing upon your audience that, first of all, you know what you're talking about, because you can speak about it. You know what you're talking about, and a storyline that you have made in yourself, it's simply you are into it. You are associated, in other words. So your communication streams along and goes along with the impact. Again, we're talking about powerful impact. We're talking about comfortable presentation, comfortable public speaking with impact, with the reassurance that your audience will get what you want to communicate, will get you and your message for whatever purpose you are addressing them. Listen, even if it's online, you have a big screen, maybe you have monitors in front of you, and you see the people. You have your laptop. You're talking to a group of 10 people. You can see them all on the screen. You pay attention to them. This is essential. This is one of the hardest things that people want to do. They either look like this and they forget they're in front of the camera, which has happened many times, as we've all seen on social media, very unfortunate cases, or they're very stiff. Neither one works very well, you have to admit. Now make the difference between that in people who are really good presenters, because we all know of them. We see them, we admire them. They have that something that the rest don't have. But as I said to you, these are skills, and anybody can learn those skills. It's possible. I do it. I teach it. The message today is, do not become a boring reader of a script or of a teleprompter, or of, even if you speak live, and if you have notes or you have your laptop in front of you, don't get caught in the laptop. Speak freely, have your bullet points so you remember to say everything you want to say in the order and sequence you want to say it. Yes, that's also very important. There is a certain order and sequence that works for everybody, and there is a certain sequence and order that doesn't work, even if it works for you. So that's another issue of how do you construct your speech that it appeals to everybody, all types of listeners, learners, and how people acquire information. I believe I already spoke about this. Just keep it at the back of your head and in your mind. I hope this helps. I'll see you next time. Until then, be well.